Hey, I just wanted to drop a video really quick. I don't know. Trying to think. I'm munching on some Doritos. Mm-hmm. I was gonna talk about something, but forget about it. It doesn't even matter anymore. Um, Hang on. Yesterday it was Cheez-Its and now it's Doritos, man. What are you gonna do, right? Uh, yeah. Well, I wanted to uh touch on forgiveness. You know, um, I wanted to touch on forgiveness. What I was gonna do in this video was I was gonna open up, just to whoever was watching this video, kind of open up, not get too personal about the situation itself, but just how it made me feel in case it might help somebody, you know. And maybe I will do that because maybe I will help somebody. Because when you go through this sort of thing, any outlet is a good outlet. Because sometimes, like in my situation, I wasn't around people who really knew what I went through. So maybe this, I'm just gonna take like maybe a brief couple minutes or whatever, however long it takes. I'm just gonna really like open up and I'm not gonna really talk about the past and how it made me feel, but I'm gonna talk more about the present. Um, just it hurts. Just to know that you know, like I've gone through so much, and it's not even really about the money. I mean, I really did pay this woman a lot of money. Like we're talking close to $40,000, if not over that. But it's not even the money. Like who really cares about that? Like I said, man, in my other videos, I don't even. You need money to live. It is what it is, and I'm not even talking about the fact that I lost everything, like my house or whatever, my apartment. That like I could always get that back. That's no problem, you know. Like some people might care about that stuff, and I did too when it first happened. But it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, God has a purpose, so I'm not on here like complaining or anything. I'm just opening up because it helps me to open up to to people, even though that person's not in front of my face. Somebody will come around and watch this video and sit through it, and it's gonna help them, like it's helping me to sit here and open up to you, So but the simple fact that hang on, let me get a drink of water really quick before I start talking. My throat is parched, man. I finally bought a lip balm yesterday too. My lips have been chapped forever. I you know I didn't think that I would ever really like touch on parental alienation anymore. I just basically do it to, if when something comes to my mind, if I feel like maybe somebody can benefit from it, or it's just basically helping me to get stuff out. Because like I said, when you're in situations like this, it's basically a battle. At least for me, it was a battle that I fought behind closed doors, because when I tried to open up to people, they were so ignorant to what was going on. It's just like, I don't know, I just had to get up and walk away from people, because it was just like, I don't know, it was like nails on a chalkboard. You can't really, you know. So I just like, basically stayed to myself on the whole thing. So, it was basically, definitely a battle I fought by myself, you know. Hard battle, hard long fought battle, you know, but it led me to God, kind of, so, I guess. I mean, in a way, right? I mean, I don't know if it really did, but whatever, God is definitely helping me out on it. He's helping me to forgive people, and he can help you too. You know, go seek Jesus, go seek the Father through the Son and what He did on the cross. But and keep your faith in that finished work, because that's the power of God. But um, and trust Him, trust. Um, but you know, like just like what I went through, like where I'm at now, like what I went through is what I went through, but where I'm at now is basically um and just so you know, this stuff here, like, you know, I say these and all, well, when I have powder on my face is, you know, either when I'm waking up or when I'm going to bed. You know, that's what powder is, like all on my shirt and on my ear and stuff. I put it on my face and whatnot, you know, before I go to bed. That's what I do. Whatever. I don't like sweating when I sleep. It's just nasty. Because when I sleep, I kind of like sleep on my hand like this. And like if I don't have powder on my face and I try to like pull my hand off, it's like, you know, it's just sweaty and nasty. So I have to put powder on there. But you know, anyways, presently, you know, where I'm at is like, you know, it's just like, I don't know, like I've gone through so much over the past like 16 and a half years. Like I said, now I'm just kind of cool on it. Really, I am. Like, I don't even really like, but I'm still stuck with the hurt from the past though, you know? Um, uh, you know, cause like that's a lot to go through. Somebody who knows better knows exactly what I'm talking about. Um, you know, like I said, I mean, I'm learning to forgive, like the mother of my child. I mean, I'm through the grace of God, I'm forgiving her beautifully, you know, and you know, like I said in one of my last videos, I mean, you know, like forgiveness isn't just like, you know, condoning the behavior. It's just like, you know, you forgive it. Um, you know, you just basically do it for you and you know, because God died for us, and you know, so we, you know, we're supposed to forgive these people that hurt us, you know, and plus it's healthy for your soul, it's healthy for your mind, it's healthy, it's just healthy for your body, it's just spiritually healthy, it's healthy to forgive people, and depending on what the offense is, you know, it can be a process and you know, a long one, um, but where I'm at now, it's just like I've been through so much, um, uh, and like um I don't know, it's just like I've been through so much, and like when my kid was born, she had a stepfather and he was there for the stuff that I was supposed to be there for, like the first step, the first word, all that stuff, like, you know, again, God has a plan, but you know, I wasn't there for that stuff, and it hurts, man. Like the mother of my child just really like purposely for no reason at all stiff armed me and replaced, you know, tried to replace me with some, you know, with some dude, um, you know, who was her stepfather for the first, I don't know, 8, 9 years or whatever, however long it was of her life, you know, and he was there for all those Kodak moments, and you know, like I'm the father, and it was so long where I didn't even know where my daughter was, and you know, I mean, again, it's not about the money, man. Like really, who cares? I mean, I did pay her bags and bags of money, you know, and that was even before all like, you know, before she even took me to court and anything, you know, whatever. That's, I've already explained all that in my other videos. I'm talking about how I feel though, you know, like all that stuff, that's just like material stuff. Like really, who cares, man? You know, I'm talking about the real stuff, you know, but it's just like, you know, like I'm still, you know, like that dude was there for, you know, all the Kodak moments, and you know, like she just like stiff armed me, and you know, I just wanted to, you know, basically just do this video, and I don't even know, I'm kind of rambling, man. I am tired, but I don't know, it's just like, you know, it really got to me, you know, in the beginning, and I'm just starting to get over it now, but I'm still stuck with all that hurt because like I've gone through the like courts and you know, just all kinds of hardships, and I've done it, you know, I mean, of course, God was watching over me, sure, but I never had a person to actually like, you know, communicate with, and somebody who I can, you know, find common ground on, and you know, somebody who could really, you know, kind of help me through the process, and vice versa, kind of like iron sharpens iron type of deal, you know, kind of two heads are better than one, moral support, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I had people who, you know, really like, sat there and listened to me talk, and that's, for the time being, that's all I really needed. Sometimes that's the best thing you could do, is just to sit there and let somebody talk, really. I mean, especially if you have nothing to really contribute to the situation, you could just sit there and kind of really like listen. um and that's like the best thing you could do, but and I really do appreciate those people. I really, really do. um but you know I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to really say this. Just like, I don't know, man. It's just like I've just been through an awful lot, and these dudes, like the stepfather and whoever else, like after, boyfriends or whatever. I mean, afterwards, like, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like these dudes like didn't go through anything to get to my daughter. They were just like, I mean, they were there for the mother. They weren't there for my daughter, but you know, just by, whatever you want to call it, they were just, my daughter was like, they had access to my daughter. Um, I mean, of course they didn't appreciate her or anything, but you know, um, I don't know. It just, it just kind of hurts. It really, really does. Um, I don't know. I guess that's all I really have to say. I mean, I went through an awful lot of stuff, and um, you know, they didn't, and my daughter was just basically handed to them on a silver platter. Not that they really cared, because that's not their kid. So I mean, but still, it's just the point that, you know, it's just a point. Like, she's my kid. It's just a goofy situation, and you know, it really, you know, it really affected me, and it really affects somebody. Um, it really drains you. Psychologically, emotionally, whatever, financially. But like I said, I don't even care about that. I really don't. But it really affects somebody, and I've given an awful lot to, the situation. That's kind of why I'm just kind of pressing beyond it now. I'm just done giving to the situation. I'm done. Uh, once in a while I do like to, talk and like open up to somebody, wherever. Like in this case, just drop a video, because it is what it is. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm carefree about it. I mean, but I do get on with my day, and I don't really think about, I don't think about stuff like this at all. I mean, I do keep my daughter in my thoughts, but they're happy thoughts. They're not thoughts like this. But like I said, I just wanted to drop this video because this is it's actually a video that um you know is might be able to help somebody, really. I mean, that's why I do all my videos. um because I maybe I could, reach somebody or whatever. And this video here is kind of helping me out, kind of just like giving me a platform to where I could speak to people that are, maybe going through some similar things, or what, maybe it's a kid, that is in my daughter's position, that's kind of just like kind of figuring it all out, and maybe they're on YouTube, and maybe it could help them as well. But I don't know anybody else's situation. I really don't. I can only speak on my own. But whatever. um so whatever. I mean, I'm just kind of like pushing forward with my life, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not out to get anybody. I'm not, like clenching my fists, and I'm not like real some bitter, angry dude. You know, I'm just like, kind of like really, really, like, I don't know. I do have some hurt inside of me. I do. I mean, something like that happens. It's very catastrophic. It really, you know, kind of rearranges some things. It's not easy. It's really not. Um, I mean, it's one thing to get divorced. I wasn't married to the mother or anything, but I'm just, saying, like, for anybody who has been married. I've never been married, but for somebody who has, it's one thing to get divorced from your spouse. But when it comes to your kid, that's just, that's a little personal. Like a whole lot, a real personal. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? I guess. But I'm just at the point now where I'm just like, just doing what I do, kind of like I mentioned in my last videos. I'm just kind of pushing forward, and working through the emotions and stuff like that. And I don't spend time at all really thinking about it at all. Like like I'm just like doing other things, throughout the day. Um, uh, you know, um, It's kind of snowing out there, raining, whatever, misting. But